Greetings, everybody. How are you? Welcome. Guess where we are? That's right, it's the vault at the Aztec, allegedly. We're going to do some money tonight. We're going to count some money, go through some money, put them in stacks, have some fun with it, look for some collectible items. Of course, T-Bone's here to supervise, wearing his chain tonight. Apparently, he was at the strip club earlier. But T-Bone hanging out with us tonight as we go through some money, put them in stacks, count them up, and have some fun here this evening with cash. Fun with cash. There it is. Give you a quick peek. We're also going to look at some of these items right here. These are the tokens that the English Hotel offers. A couple things to look at. Here's a drink with Pepper. Pepper, of course, the Pepper Club, named after Todd English's dog Pepper. And this one right here is the breakfast with Pepper. So if you get the free breakfast, you get this one. Kiko and Carla Adventures, welcome. Good to have you here with us. Ronnie C, welcome. This here is a $5 gaming token. We give these out to guests that can use them in the restaurant or the gift shop or different things. We also play poker in the lobby periodically with them. It's free, of course. There's no gambling at this hotel. But this one is the rare first version. How you doing, Andy P? Robin T, good to see you. This one has a $5 denomination on the front, but not on the back. So here's the one that's been corrected. Drop that. So there's a limited amount of these. A limited. Look at that. There you go. We got a little timeout there. Out of retirements here, Robin T, Andy P, NES, Lotto Scratcher. How you doing? Mike L, good to have you here. But notice the difference of these two. So if you have received any of these tokens from us in the past and you have one without the number on the back, this is a limited edition collectible item now because they're out of circulation. You can't get them anymore. And if you happen to get one of these, there's less than 100 available out there in the entire world. There'll be plenty of these being made available, so stay tuned for that. We also have the $1 chip, same situation with it. Here's the corrected version. Here it is without the number on the back. All right, look at this one. Here's the $25 chip. Numbers on both sides, numbers on both sides. Not sure where the other one went. Anyway, we've got some without the numbers on the back. These are both the corrected ones. And there's also a $100 chip. Very few of those ever been put out in circulation. And of course, they've got the different tokens in here. So I have some tokens I'm sending to one of our loons who I didn't have any the other day when I was doing my stuff. And so I got a whole package. I was waiting for some of these new tokens to come in to send it out. So if you know who you are, it'll be showing up in the mail soon. Victor Debs, how you doing? Devin Morrill, great to have you here. Delana's nice to have you here. Look at all this stuff. Okay, here we go. T-Bone hanging with us. It's Vegas time. Dion Edwards, welcome each and every one of you. Let me get the paper plate ready. Also, we're wearing the Kentucky Bucky's shirt for T-Bone tonight. There he is right there. Devin Morrill, suspect allegedly for 6 months. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. The Private Eye definitely needs the support. Appreciate it. It's been a rough go on this channel, and I apologize for that, just due to business levels and being super busy. But here we go. It looks like a hand pay. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? So what we have tonight is we have a bunch of bills like we did the other day. We're going to go through them and look for collectible stuff. We did find the $20 bill with all the ones on it last time. That was fantastic. T-Bone sporting the gold chain tonight. Yes, he's blinging it out. Jody, how you doing? Welcome. Devin Morrill, appreciate you always. Diana McPuddin is here. Juan B, how you doing? So what we do is I got to make stacks of 25s because that's what we do for business. And while I'm doing that, I keep an eye out for anything that might be collectible, off-cut, printing errors, anything like that. They're hard to find. That's why they're worth so much money if you get them. But certainly star notes, anything interesting, we will talk about them. We'll be here for a while doing this. You're welcome to come and go as you need. Check out the other YouTube channels around. Fun with the Italian-German guy. How you doing? Welcome. Good to have you here. All these guys right here. There we go. Let me get them semi-straight, and then we'll start off with looks gangsta. Thank you, Dark Skies. Good to have you here. Appreciate it. So just going through them, try to straighten them up. I don't know why the banks don't do it anymore. They're supposed to straighten them up. There's a couple back-to-back serial numbers close to each other. Just kind of looking at them. I haven't really found any old ones recently, but they're out there. Someone paid with a silver certificate $5 bill somewhere and made national news. So some of these are all beat up. If I get a interesting date, like here's 2009. Last time we didn't find very many 2009s. Linda S., welcome. Here we come, little darlings, yes. Yes, yes. I find a older note, like one of the web-fed notes. I'll show it to you. The way you can tell is on the back, this plate number here is actually above, and they're between 1995 and 1988. What's up, McPuddin in the house? 2009 has been really the oldest bill we found recently. A lot of 2017s is the current issues that are out there. There's a 13. But if you see anything you like, let me know. I'm sure there's some different people that collect different things. We'll go through them first, and then we'll stack them. If you have a YouTube channel, please drop your links. Let everybody know who you are, what you do, where you are. That one's all beat up. That's not because of the mint. That's just the way they handled it. So for Liar's Poker, we found the $20 bill had all the ones across. A very valuable note. Already has been transacted. If you find something like that, if we find something like that cool tonight, the radar notes, the same numbers and all that, we'll point those out, set those aside. Kelly Squirrel LK, how you doing? Kelly Squirrel K, sorry. Thank you for sending the love there, Elena. Appreciate it. This is how they came from the bank. They didn't even strap it for me today. They just ran them through the counter and gave it to me. That's how we do it in the vault here, so we can get out on the gaming floor here at the Aztec, allegedly. Bunch of 9s and 1s. There's a 9-1, 9911. So if someone's into 9s and 1s, that would be a cool bill. It's beat to hell, though, so it's not really worth anything. Small bills in Canada are the 5s. We have coins for everything less. Yes, the loonies and the toonies. Got several star notes the other day and several bills with consecutive numbers. Cool. And find the ones you like. Collect what you like. It costs you nothing to do this. Just holding on to your bills for a while. If you start going to auctions and things, ooh, got a 20 snuck in there. I like that. It's hard to find cool stuff. That's why they're worth money. I'm trying to get my first 10,000. All right, cool. NES Scratch. Everyone get in there and subscribe. Let's get him to 10,000. He's right there knocking on the door. Outstanding. I got some great Vegas content coming up, I understand. There goes 070047. Here's a 0700476366. Missing some of the numbers in between. If you get a run of 5 or 6 in a row, sometimes people will buy those. Yeah, everyone's lazy. That's the beautiful part about our country. We've achieved everything that we've ever wanted to achieve, and now we're just going to sit back and watch it all fall apart, allegedly. Marnie B, yeah, coming up in a couple weeks, huh? It's going to be fun. Do you prefer pat down or full body search, Doug asks. Depends on where I'm traveling and what I'm bringing with me. One thing I did learn is you don't want to be wearing your any kind of a undergarment that has any kind of a girth or structure to it, because you show up on that radar at the airport and then they have to pat you down and go into that special room and show them that you were stuffing your bra, if you know what I mean. So nothing there in that first batch. We'll keep going here. Let's grab some 10s. These are fun. Juan B, Nissy Angel, how you doing? Thanks for subscribing to NES. All our partner YouTube channels. NES is the big boy in the house. I'm just pretending. I appreciate hanging out and doing all the fun stuff that we do, and make sure you check it out. Great scratches going on, claimas. That's why I learned what a claima was. I always thought they were claimers. Turns out they're claimas. So very important. Paulette, how you doing? I'm flipping these over. It's just a mess. Come on, Banks, you're better than that. Here we go. The 10 is the new $1 bill in America. Different kind of ink, which is cool. Just flipping through, looking for some cool numbers, anything that might jump out. Different design than this. This design, I believe, came out in 2013, was the first issue, I believe. And they've changed it to make it better for everyone, so you can note it. I guess a lot of countries have different colored bills. We didn't. So now we've put some color in our bills because we're cool. We're America. These torn bills, even if they were collectible, probably not worth much. Coach, are you making fun of Jawan? What's Jawan? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. I don't make fun of anyone ever. When's the last time I made fun of anyone on this channel? Come on now. We talked last time about the different different Federal Reserve branches and so on. None of the newer bills have them on them. So they're just bills, numbers. Takes all the fun away, and they're just a mess. Come on. Robert Kwasinski, welcome. Suspect allegedly for 3 months. We appreciate you so much for supporting the channel. Midriff man, but he's a different kind. Yeah, there you go. Midriff man. We got some midriff stuff coming up. Got the OnlyFans approval finally. I now have to set up my bank account with them so I can start collecting for doing some OnlyFans content. And of course, we got our niche market there. All right, do some 20s. That's where we found the 111111 bill the other day. It's a fantastic bill. I thought it was only worth a certain amount, but then the more and more I go through stuff and don't find anything else near it, like it, even close to it. I mean, if I could find something with 5 of the same numbers on it, that would be such a cool bill. You'd have 5 of a kind if you're playing Liar's Poker. So let's look for anything with 5 of a kind, let alone 8 of a kind. Some lower numbers. As I'm looking at the bill, I try to keep up on the chat as best I can because y'all are here and I appreciate you much. Be sure to hit the like if you can. We only have 35 of those, it looks like. These are fun. Each one of these 20s could go into a slot machine someday. They may have already been in a slot machine one day, and now we're getting to touch them and play with them and move them around. This could have been somebody on YouTube playing a slot machine, and then it ends up at a bank and then back in here. That's how they circulate. That's why the Where's George stuff is so cool. 11 20s on a paper plate. There you go. 11 different 20s. That would be fun. See if we can go collect 11 20s. Had a great night last night. So much fun. After the power went out. There's a video coming out after the power went out. I'm editing. There's one that the members got released on Cash or Crash. It's for adults only. I've been editing for several hours to try to make it so I can let them go on the main channel. But if you're a member on Cash or Crash, check it out. It's been posted there. That's the unedited version. So this one's cut a little bit to the bottom. You can see there's more top here than there is bottom. So it's kind of off cut, but not enough to be worth anything. If it was actually cut into here and you had part of the other bill on it, that'd be great. Your 20 has a Braille stamped on it. Cool. Sometimes. We'll find some of the Where's George stuff here, I'm sure. Actually started a new YouTube today, bathtub resurfacing video. Oh, cool. That's what you do for real. That's actually that important job that nobody thinks about until they need it, and then they have no idea who to call. So that's fantastic. It's interesting. It's all part of all the different renovation stuff you can do in a hotel. Counterfeit? I don't know if it's counterfeit. Let's see here. There we go. Nothing in that batch. Fantastic. Just cranking through them here. I've had plenty of counterfeits here in Vegas. I actually got a counterfeit 100 one time at the other casino that I was running. And I don't know 100% that it was counterfeit. It looked counterfeit. It smelled counterfeit. Had Daffy Duck on it. But I went ahead. The only way to tell is you actually, if you go anywhere, they say just put it in the machine. Because if the slot machine takes it, it's real. And so, okay. So I went and I said, can you test this for me at a casino? They go, just put it in the machine. If it takes it, it's real. So I walked over and I put the bill in the machine and it took it. And like, there's no way. It was like it was printed on parchment or something. There's no way that was a real bill. But once it took it, then I thought to myself, that might have been a collectible bill that was printed on the wrong paper. And I just shoved it into a slot machine trying to figure out what to do with it. So should have taken the time to investigate it. You can use the counterfeit pin, but the problem with that is you're marking the bill. You put the counterfeit pin on it, then the collectible value is diminished immensely. All right, let's go through here. Any kind of marks or tears like that. So we get a torn 20. We haven't seen any yet. There's a 8. There's 4 8s, not quite 5. We're looking for something with 5 numbers or more on it. But 8 8, 9 8, 8. So that would be 5 or 6 or 7 8s. That'd be a collectible bill because 8 is a lucky number in certain cultures. I'd like to know someday possibly what all the NEs, the MBs, all those different numbers are. Right now I just don't have the patience for something like that. I'd rather be at the MG playing. Let's see, you got RJ's in here. How you doing? You have to know what to look for when you hold up to the light. Yeah, there's all kinds of watermarks and stuff now that it never used to be. So much easier to counterfeit back in the day. North Korea, I believe, is one of the best at counterfeiting. That was one of the problems why they had to change money so much. They started flooding our market here, allegedly, to ruin the economy. Anyone with a YouTube channel, drop your link. We're supporting each and every one of you. We support every YouTube channel in the world except for 3. Yeah, we'll never tell you who they are. 7477, only 3 sevens. So if I had 5 sevens on a bill, that would be so cool. This is why I don't like cashiering anymore. Yeah, it's just nasty. 5 sevens on a bill because a 7 is a lucky number, and to have 5 on there, you could probably win some pretty good liar's poker if you had one of those. So that's something we'll look for. 7s and 0s. 8s, 7s, 1991. No, 2991. So if that was like 1991 and you're born in 1991, you could collect those. Raymond, how you doing? Vicarious Vegas, welcome each and every one. Awesome to have you all here tonight. All right, those 20s did nothing for us. These will all eventually be given out to patrons who get change when they purchase items at the gift shop and things. All right, these are backwards and forwards. All messed up. Something like that with a blue mark on it, unless it was a super scarce bill, not even collectible. There's so many. And then, of course, the die pack can be very collectible. So if there was a bank robbery, which we don't believe there is, allegedly there'd be a bank robbery, and they put the die pack in the bill, so once they pull it out and they give it to the criminal, once they leave, it explodes. So if you can get a, you start my own channel of collecting fake chains, like this one over here. If you find a die pack bill, those are pretty cool to collect if you can get them, because typically they end up as evidence in a court case. 3 5s, 2 8s. Rapid fire here. 3 9 3 3. No. 4s. 1 2 3. There's 4. Oh, 5 4s. Okay, we're gonna hold on to this bill. 4 4 4 4 4. So 5 4s in a liar's poker game. It's not a super strong hand because 4s are not that big, but we're going to save that one. That goes over here in the I'm going to save it file. 5 4s on a bill. Looking good there. We'll see if we find anything better than that. Very cool. If we get another 8 of a kind, that'd be great. Mr. Rick, you can check the value of the chain at Pawn Stars. That's right. The Loon $2 bill. Those are the best. You have to make some of that stuff. 000. So this is a early print of whatever this is. So this is a 2013. Nothing special about it. Just a regular bill. That's an early one. Low serial number. I'm going to put that off to the side. Some people collect those. Probably want 4 zeros, but we'll keep the 3 just in case. There's 4 4s. That's not as good as we had before. Flipping through. It's way too much fun. A little bit later on, I'll have all this paper money smell on my hands. Need a lot more attention in the nightclubs when you have that paper money smell all over you. Got a chain in my pocket and it's jingle, 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 jingle. I'll take the loser bills. Okay, Martin, we'll put those aside for you. I'll trade you 2 10s for each 20. We'll see what we can do with that. All right, more 20s. These are fun because they're big. Easier to read. I'll tell you how much we're going through here when we're all done. Unless you're keeping track. Some of you are pretty good at keeping track of things. You'll go back and actually look at see how much we saw. But I'll tell you the total amount here as soon as we're done. It's more than the Shrek jackpot. That's all I'm going to tell you. All right, here we go. You play Liar's Poker every 3rd Wednesday. Sounds like a crazy evening. It's on YouTube. People will catch on. Yeah, that's great. We should do that. Just start a Liar's Poker tournament. Got all kinds of ideas when I'm not worried about never having another job. Once I can start making money on YouTube and live on it, look out. I'll be like the really old Jake Paul. 8s, hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 8s, but I'm going to hold that anyway because it's half the bill has 8s on it. Coach, I thought you were going to have the chain melted down for Gold Tooth. Possibly. I'm hoping to get to Pawn Stars. The over-under is $8,643,000, $180.22. I'm going under, Andy P. Under. All right. If you get another bill, like a 3 and a bunch of zeros, that'd be very cool too. Or 3 and anything like that. Just where there's just the most numbers of one kind on it. 3 7s. Got excited there. 3 7s again. Nothing there. Dang. If you get a chance to check out some of the Instagram stuff I posted today, we were making some food. It was fun. Just nothing. It's so hard to find a bill with multiple numbers on it. So many different numbers. That apple don't look right. Oh, it's back there. It's part of the leaving it for the teacher program we do. Our teacher tonight is T-Bone. Somebody's just begging to get robbed. Yeah, you can't get into the vault here. It's like Ocean's 11, so if you can get in the vault, if you can get through the security, if you can get down the thing, through the whatever, and have the secret code, then go for it. But there's a reason why nobody gets robbed in Vegas like this. My automatic stuff is probably better than your automatic stuff. Just saying. Plus, we're here in Henderson, so you have to find me. Allegedly. All right. Also, this was filmed yesterday, so I'm already gone. So you can't even see me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. 22222. So we got another 5 numbered bill. We're going to hold that. Where's the pickle? In my pocket. 00800. That would have been cool. If this was 7,280 bills ago, that would have been awesome. Awesome bill. Still an awesome bill. Still worth at least $20 US. You could take all that money and buy a dozen eggs allegedly. No, now you're just speculating. I don't think we can get that. We have that much. I think there's a, oh, here we go. We got our first star note. It's a 2009. It's got a bent corner here. I used to work for a guy way back in the day that would iron his money, keep it fresh. But we'll put that star note off to the side. I've got a plan for all my star notes. I'm going to put a set together of star notes. That's my goal. So that's what I'm going to collect just for the fun of it. Is this the panic room? No, there's no panic here. There's no safer place in the world than where I am right now, other than maybe a bigger casino. So I'm not worried at all. Plus, each one of these has a tracking unit on it. So it's like if you grabbed a bunch of chips at a casino, you can't use them because they all have RFID chips in them. These have their own kind of chips in them. I believe they're barbecue. Blowing through these as quick as we can here so that we're not wasting any time, but there's still a lot to see. What's your favorite bill that you've ever found? Here's another star note. This is a 2017. So we have a 2009 and a 2017 star note now. Have you ever found anything weird, unusual, something that was cool? A person counting them ate a bunch of barbecue chips before, allegedly. Exactly. Does your bunker have filtered air and a water source? I am my own water source. This is kind of like the liver guy. He drinks his own pee. Yeah. Once you're down here, you have to work an 8-hour shift. Did you guys ever see The Falcon and the Snowman? Yeah, I'm locked in. Just random numbers. There's 8. And there's letters, so there's 11 different combinations you can do. Take 11 times 11 times 11 times 11, 11 times, and that's how many different combinations. And then you change the year on them, and you can add those combinations as well. So there's never going to be a duplicate. It could possibly be a duplicate with a different year. Some of the lower numbers, of course. But it's not going to be exact duplicate, ever. Stootman, yes, a lot of cash on hand. The armed guard behind me here is keeping me safe, and I appreciate that. Plus, we have T-Bone on patrol tonight. This is with special permission. What do we got there? We got 1, 2, only 3, 4. Okay, that's not good. We're doing 5 or more, the same number. You're glad you're not the bookkeeper? This is to educate you on what paper money is all about, things you can do with it, how you can have fun with it, collect it, trade it, share it with your friends. Let's do some 5ers. Let's look for an old 5. Possibly a star note. I want to show you the old 5 design if we find it. Dropping them like I'm in a strip club here. Okay, this one's off center to the right, left, right. Look at that. Okay, this is almost collectible. Almost collectible. It may be when I flip it over. So when I flip it over here, what's going on here? Do we freeze? Hold on. Why'd my computer freeze? Hold on here. Got to reset my computer. Might be the computer, not the live stream. All right, there we're holding the 5. Okay, so notice the edge here is a lot thicker than this edge. So let's take a look at the back side. And it is. It's thicker and then that side. So it is off-cut this way. This is a collectible bill. It's not a whole lot, but it's a collectible bill. So we're going to put that over there. Someone may want that, may not, but that's getting close. It's getting close to being highly collectible. For $5, it's a good investment because if it doesn't work, you just go put it in a slot machine. And you get nothing for it. A bunch of numbers. They all start running together. 5s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 of a kind or better on a bill, and we will collect it. You can buy a lotto in California. Yes, you can. Not in Texas, but we are not a lotto channel, so we wouldn't be doing that here. Bunch of upside downers, or downers, whatever you call them. There we go. Mike MTL, how you doing? Welcome. Deep Baldy, James Brumley, Vicarious Vegas. Welcome, everybody. Here's a star note. 2013 $5 star. And does it have, yeah, still has the thing on it. We'll throw that aside for our star collection. For those of you who don't know, a star note is created when there's a bad sheet of notes. So like the one that's off cut, if someone at the Mint or at the Bureau of Printing and Engraving would have noticed it, they may have pulled that sheet out. And then they put in a star sheet, which shows it's replacement notes for a damaged sheet. And so they're a lot scarcer than the regular notes, but they're not super scarce. Some of them are, depending on, like the 1988A web-fed from Fort Worth star note, dollar bill is worth a bunch of money. But you got to be very dedicated to learning all that stuff. 5's got 3 5s. Looks like a lot more there because it's on a 5. Guess you have uppers and downers. That's right. Everything has something. So the previous bill to this has a circle around it, and then the previous one to that has a unique look to it. I'm amazed at how few of those older bills are available. Like none. Like there was a period of time you could find a bunch of old 100s and 20s like that. They're very hard to find, partly because none of the machines read them. They don't have these strips or whatever that are needed for vending and commerce now, but nobody uses cash anyway for vending anymore. All right, we're almost done. Not too far to go. We got the 1s for last because there's a lot more to look at there. 3 7s at the end. Someone might be interested in that. I'm not particular. If it was 5 7s at the end, I definitely would. Just such a mess going every which way. And this is how the bank gives them to you now too. They don't even care. In my opinion. Never knew about the star? Yeah. So they're fun because you can still collect them. They're a little scarcer. So you find the different branch mints or the different series that they're in and try to put a whole collection together. You get 20 different bills. You have a $100 collection. Someone might give you $150 for it on OfferUp or something, or on PayPal, or not PayPal, on eBay. I used to sell stuff like this all the time where I would put collections together. Oh, look at this one. Here's a nice crisp one. A 2013 crisp star note. Fantastic. There used to be a shadow right here. It kind of looks like it's still there, but there's a shadow on a lot of the older bills. If we find one, I'll show you what it says there. There's a number there. And for numerologists, it was a thing. Thank you, Martin D. Thank you so much. 5 lucky denom, yes. Let's go, flip them over. I'll have one of the vault people actually put these into bundles here later. We're just having fun with cash. We're playing with stacks tonight. There we go. Flipping them over. Appreciate y'all joining us here on Private Eyes. We investigate paper money. Investigate different ways to collect. Is there any rare stuff out there? If it's torn, really has no value other than the face value. It's rare to ever get less than face value on any paper money from the United States. especially in foreign countries. A lot of foreign countries take American bills, and you can get a premium on them, at least in the current time. Who knows what that'll be like in 20 years from now. Fun with the cash channel, that's right, Mr. Majestic. The different colors when you look at them from different directions, just because of the way they printed it. Is that Jerry Garcia's signature on there? Could it be? 9s and 6s all look the same. 3s, 1, 2, 3, 4 3s. So we get 4 of the same number a lot. And that 5th one, 6th one, then 7th one, and 8th one is very difficult. $5 stacks, $100 per pack usually. 20 bills in a pack. Put a paper clip on it. One random one, nothing there. Got a few more here, the 5s. Appreciate it, Steve. Good to have you here. If I can impart any knowledge that I have, I will try to share it with you as best I can. Here again, 4 8s, not 5. 4 8s. We'll set it aside. It's still not the bill. It's not the Holy Grail. It's not the best, but it's something. Because 8s are lucky, so it has a little extra value to certain people. They like to carry stuff like that in their wallet, or frame it, or put it under a tree and burn stuff on it. Weather permitting, I'll be streaming from our St. Patrick's Day parade. All right, cool. Devon Morrill, check it out. That's awesome. We got a lot of great parades there in Sioux Falls. Very, very America. Very community-minded. For most of the people, anyway. Did have a skirmish with some folks there several years ago. Hopefully that's all better. There we go. Just flipping. There's really so hard to find anything with all those same numbers. So that 20, more I think about it, in good hands. There we go. 889, 89, and B. Okay, that's not an 8. I thought we had another 8. If you haven't checked out the members only video, it'll be released probably tomorrow. 8675309. If we find one of those, and you could actually find one of those on here. 8675309. If you found a bill with that on it, you could probably sell it for $100, depending on the denomination. Somebody would buy that from you. Good luck finding that. Consecutive serial number bills, rare or usual? Not necessarily rare. They're unusual. You can usually, and I haven't seen new bills in a long time. I don't know why, even here in Vegas. But if you buy stacks, you can get all kinds of consecutives. And when I used to do a lot of retailing on Mercari or on eBay, I just go buy stacks of 100 bills and then do 5 at a time for people. Sell the West Coast bills to East Coast folks and East Coast bills to West Coast folks, etc. Just a way to help people with their collection since they'll never find them. Julie K, how you doing? Are they called Tom Jones notes? Is that the ones that are all rolled up and stuffed in your pants? Possibly. Possibly. I haven't heard that term. Another Star Note, 2013, not very good condition, but we'll hold on to it just in case. That'll be one that we take. We'll purchase it. Again, 888 and B. So my question is, how many 888s have a B on it? Oh, it's not unusual. Ah, see, Martin D, you always go the other way. So that is a fantastic reference, and certainly not the one I expected from you. So fantastic. Wow, fantastic. Randy, how you doing? Good to have you here. Fried chicken's here. August Ice, you have a few. Hopefully you're talking about bills, not beverages. Let's go with some more 10s here. Blowing through this quickly, doing good. PG 24. I have not really found any collectible 10s ever. I don't know why. It's not a very used denomination. At least it hadn't been. It could possibly start being more as inflation happens. Have nothing on the paper plate yet other than all these bills on a paper plate. Let's grab a stack of singles. So for those of you who've ever been to a strip club or ever played slots with me sometimes late at night, you know what these are. Everyone write that down. Martin was clean. That's right. Yeah, make note of that date and time. This is 3/9/23. Martin told a clean joke, or clean reference, and this is like one of those signs of the end times. All right, we're gonna do this stack here. Oh, here's some crispers. Let's see what that means. Do you ever come across the bills with Where's George? Yes, quite often. All right, here's 464, 461. They're crisp, but they're not the same. That means someone. Oh, here's a couple that are back to back. 429, 428, 430. So there's 3 in a row, and they're crispy, so we'll hold on to those. 21, 12. Don't care for the red, $10. Yeah. 47, 76, 41. So someone broke a bunch of new bills and just mixed them into all this here. So they're not in really any order, but they're in here. 7717. There's 4 sevens. We'll hold on to that. 8586, 87, 8586, 87. There you go. Keep all those. 28. Well, this gives you an idea. I mean, like radar notes. A radar note is the one that has a serial number that reads the front and backwards like a palindrome. Be a paper money palindrome on the serial numbers. If you find those, people pay a little bit of a premium for those just because they're unique. 17A. 13. Nothing really old at all. There's nothing from the 90s in here. That's amazing how far back the 90s are now. Remember the 90s? For those of you who remember the 90s? Remember 1990. Damn. Does that mean the stuff from the 90s is super valuable? Not necessarily. Could be. I'll get all excited if we find something from the 90s here. Can't imagine the 90s being collectible. It's just like a year ago, allegedly. All right, nothing good on the ones. There's just so many of them. There's so many different serial numbers. There's been a bunch of 81s go by. 880. Yeah, nothing there. We're going to get through all this, and I'm going to tell you how much we looked at. It's going to be fun. You're going to say to yourself, wow. At least I'll be saying that. Thank you all for joining us. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. We got 72 thumbs up. How many people are watching? I can't even see that on my screen right now. You guys are pretty good, like on lottery tickets. If you miss a number, you guys shout it out. So if I see anything here that I miss, and you see it while I go through rapidly like this, let me know. 15 and 14. I just put them back there because they're crispy. 17, there's 13. Is that the same numbers? Nope, different ones. And 77. Devin Morrill says $6,500. That's his guess. Get your guesses in. Get your guesses in. The answer may shock you. Almost finished. Go through these quickly because front and backs. My thumbs and fingers are getting tired from the search. I've not done a lot of these lately, so I'm getting back into the. It's like working out to play sports. You got to get conditioned, thumb conditioning. Otherwise, you sprain your thumb. An MG type of hand pay, yes. How about yesterday at the MG? That was sweet, huh? Wheel of Fortune. That was good. I bet there was another jackpot in there, but I wasn't willing to go for it. I just wanted my money and I left. There's always one more jackpot, but you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Randy says 900. August Ice says 10 grand. I was playing 80s music today at work. I think I bothered my coworkers a little bit, but it was fun. Playing Name That Tune. They're like, how do you know this music? Because I'm old. Wheel was awesome. Used to have the strongest hands in college. Hey now. Do you have a machine that counts that? Yes, but you can't read it when they count it that way. Just that's my machine that counts it impression. I was also very popular in college with that. Come on, give us some numbers. We want 5 of a kind at least. Know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, so there's 4 ones at the end. Almost fun. We'll put that over there. Find someone that collects everything with 4 ones at the end. You never know. Also, going through them relatively quickly. I'm not reading every number, but you can certainly get a feel. I mean, if there's any kind of pattern on it, like, ooh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So close here. So close. Let me explain what a radar note is. 0062. If that was 2600, that'd be a radar note because it's front and backwards. Very close there. Very close. Close doesn't count. Damn. 0000. There might be someone that collects, though, front and back zeros. We'll put that over there. If not, we'll start that collection. Yeah, the finger condoms, I can't count with all that stuff on. I'm old school here. I started counting money before there was an abundance of diseases that would kill you. At least that we knew about. Pre-80s. There we go. 32, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. No. Wait, there's four. I'm sorry, I can't figure that out there, Martin. I don't speak that language. All right, still cranking here. No old bills. Damn. They've done a great job pulling them out of circulation. So here, 2013, you see the signature on here, and that signature. So much different than the 2017. Okay, the different signatures there. We'll do it like this. So you have Mnuchin and whoever that guy is, and then you have that guy or that lady, Rosa Blumenthal, or whatever. I don't even know the names. I used to memorize that. But those, every time they change, so 2013 would have been the series all the way up to the 2017 series. There's no 2014, 2015, 2016s. Once they change the series, they pick that year and then just run with it. So there's another one that almost was. Almost doesn't do it. This is almost collectible. There's 4 3s at the end. We'll keep that one. 4 7s. 4 7s is okay. We're collecting those. What do we got on here? I am money. I'm a money magnet. A77 something money. Someone is a money magnet. They wrote all over their bill here. Well, you're not that good of a magnet because I got your bill, brah. 3993. No, didn't do it. Not enough. Hopefully he's not planning on going to Crazy Horse with all the ones. No. No. It'd be so hard to get all these in. Those dollars have been through the best truck stops of the area. A palindrome like a man, a plan, a canal, Panama, or Bob. And wasn't the palindrome what Mad Max went into? 2 men enter, 1 man leaves. What is the average value of a $1 bill star note? Not very much. You know, $1.25, $1.50. You put a group together, you can probably get a premium on them. Some of the older stuff might have some really good values. But the 1988 A series web-fed star note in mint condition could reach thousands and thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. It was an experimental note that got released. 30, 31. These are all crinkled. Once they have a crease in them, it's like any person. Once you're creased, you never go back. You can try. I grew hemp stamp bills used to, I grew hemp. Yeah, I've never saw one of those. Coach the guy who will shut the F up if you put a buck in his cap. That's right. There we go, star note, 2017, 00, low number. Put that off to the side. I want to get like 100 star note stack, and then I'll put it out for, oh, what's this? Since 1949, Flourish and Shine. Not sure what that is. Just says since 1949, Flourish and Shine. There's some kind of stamp on this. It's ruined the bill because it bled through to the front. It's a Geithner 2009. I'm going to hold on to that one and do some research on it. There are people, there's eccentric people out there that stamp bills like that, and if you find them, they'll pay you money for them. It's like throwing a note in a bottle, that kind of stuff. Holy cow, my eyes are starting to get buggy. What year were you born? Collect bills with those numbers on them. If those 5/8 at the end there, that would have been sweet. But it wasn't. And it isn't. Damn. Very few with multiple numbers on them. That's kind of what this idea was also, to show you that it may seem like they're easy to find, but they're not. It doesn't mean they're not out there. It's just they're not easy to find. There's 4 8s again with 2 3s on that one. We'll set that aside. Hey, Coach, I wonder how much they'll all be worth. Be nice to get a big chunk valued bill here. Someone's college nickname. Maybe Stacy's mom used to own that bill. There you go. Florsheim shoes, possibly. Almost done. We're down to the last hair. Fields of goal. Sixes and eights look similar, but they're not. Here's a nice dark bill, but not older. Just been through the ringer. How many of these have been in G-strings? That's the question. The 5 is now the preferred exchange medium for those positions. It's almost not worth bending over to pick up a single anymore. From my experience. TP in college. TP, oh, the TP in a couple of years? Yeah, with inflation, possibly. That's happened in other countries that don't have our monetary policies or the ability to print any kind of money we want whenever we want and ship it overseas to whoever we want whenever we want with no consequences. Also, a good plan is to get indebted so deep to countries they can't afford to do anything to you for fear they'd lose their chance to get paid off. Not that that would ever happen. 17, 22, 71, 38, and 39. Cool. Any with glitter on it? I have not seen the glitter. I was actually looking for some glitter to fall on the plate here, because we all know what that means. 1990 called and they want their giant calculator back. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's what Daddy likes to use. That was creepy, wasn't it? That's how I count my receipts. Thong or G-string? That's a good question. Oh my goodness, there's just no... Oh, here we go. 2017 star note. 3 zeros at the front, but not at the end. 9191. Repeating numbers, that'd be cool if they were all 91919191. Maybe 4 of each. What's the significance of the 1970 recorder with Eddie Van Halen's guitar? I know nothing. If someone just stamped it into it, it's ruined the quarter. Sometimes they counter stamp them. There's pennies with presidential faces and stuff on them, but they don't... if it wasn't created by the mint, it has no value. Even those ones where they paint the eagle on the dollar coins and sell them on the, overnight QVC style, not QVC, but QVC style shows, they only have value to the person who buys them for whatever reason, sentimental value. Go try and sell them at a coin shop. You get nothing for them because you ruined the coin. And don't clean your coins. If you find a coin that's cruddy, keep it. Keep it cruddy. It's better than cleaning them. The moment you clean them, diminishes a huge amount of the value. People want them in original condition. If you found an ancient coin, biblical times, and it was cruddy and whatever, I'd love to have that because that might be ancient crud. But if you go soak it in vinegar and then give it to me, it's not going to be worth anything to me. Those vinegar coins, no fun. Dang. 220220. Okay, if that would have been, and if that would have been, and if it would have been, but it isn't, but if it would have been, Good workout here. I probably lost 2 pounds already. I think I deserve a donut tonight, possibly. 655-635. Still looking for that 8675309. Jenny's got my dollar. I soak mine in ancient vinegar. There you go. That's what Grandma has. I used to love going to South Dakota, the basement full of canned goods and all the stuff that they, yeah. Cats jumping on the table yet? No cats on the table here. We're a catless vault. 209. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. 2006, that's the oldest bill I've seen so far here today. What am I looking at in here? We're looking for star notes. We're looking at anything consecutive serial numbers, unusual things off cut, anything with some ink problems that may have come from the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. Anything unusual, web-fed notes, silver certificates, anything we might happen to find. So far we found nothing. So the year has no meaning. It does have a meaning. It just tells you what the series is. It's not the mintage date. So on a coin, they put the date of the coin or the year that was minted. This is a series of 2017A. So there's a series of 2017, and then there's a series of 2017A. So it's still the same series. It's just had a different signature on it, or there was a change in the presidency or something like that that signifies that you need to make a change on the bill. So there's little things like that I don't know who thought to do this. Was it Benjamin Franklin? Was it, one of those guys back in the day that set up monetary policy, that these are things, or the Federal Reserve, or who knows why they do it. I just know they do it. I'm sure there's a reason for it. When the aliens come to town, we'll be able to, They had Hawaii stamped money. If you find that, that's temporary notes that were used in Hawaii during World War II. In case they were ever confiscated by a foreign power, they could devalue them. Here's another star note. Dang, brah. 14411. No, that's not really. I haven't seen anything with a bunch of 9s on it yet. Have you noticed that? There's no 9ers. Where's all the 9s? Where's the 8s and 9s? Just things, I ask myself. Is this from our vending machine? Yes. Coach, did your grandma save the Swanson TV dinner trays? Yes, stacked them up, and we would use them for when family gatherings would happen. And they also used them, put 4 together to go around a sapling to keep the bugs and the other animals away from the sapling. And then you just kind of soldered it or glued it together to make that, when you ran out of those square milk boxes. Then they ended up in the landfill there where they saw Custer for the last time there in Sturgis. Then out in Dupree. Used to burn. Number 9. Yours did because of the Great Depression? Yes, exactly. There's a lot of, there's just 2 8s. 8, 9. Just threw one away there. 25. It'd be fun one time. The next time we do this, we may pick a number. We'll just randomly pick a number. And we will go ahead and, if it's like 42, we'll set aside all the 42 bills and see how many out of our stack. Is that the first S one I've seen? Interesting. Probably seen more, but didn't notice them. Wow, I'm surprised at how few cool serial numbers there are. But I guess that's why they're fun, if you get them. Different ink. Look at the colored ink, the type of ink. Thinner numbers, thicker numbers. Let's pick another one from a different era. Thinner and thicker. Does that mean anything? Don't know. Put it off to the side. We'll find out. Coach gets his nails done at the Sapphire Between Dances. Now, actually, there's an emery board on the brass pole, and I just use that when I'm doing my backward flips and stuff. That way nobody knows. It's amateur night. Haven't won yet, but I'm keep it trying. Dollar bill, y'all. There we go. It's almost like putting cards together. This break brought to you by an ice cold refreshing beverage. Mmm. Almost done. Almost finito. Finished. Completed. Nothing left to see here. Please move along. Coming up soon. We'll be live later tonight, too. Is this the show where you wear the chain and the smile only? Yes. Yes, but I won't tell you where I'm wearing the chain. It's like a belly button bracelet, but it's not. Oh, these upside down bills. Come on, bank. Anyone get to see the Buffalo video last night for members only? Coming out soon. Just one more 20. The Buffalo video will come out soon with a bunch of edits in it. I'll let you guess why. If anyone's seen it, maybe you can give a teaser as to what's going on. Here we go. Here's the 2017 versus 2017A. So you can see Mnuchin's the same. And Jenny Jones, the TV talk show lady, is the same. I think that's what it is. So this was because of probably a presidential change in 2020. Just guessing. That's why they would change the bill. They haven't changed the signatures yet. It takes a lot of time and money to do that. And there was something that was going on then that kept people from working during that time period. I don't remember what it is. T-Bone wants his money. T-Bone's styling. Look what T-Bone's got in his mouth. He's ready to go. He's got a couple singles. His style. T-Bone's ready to hit the clubs tonight. Damn. I really thought the ones is where we'd end up with a lot of cool stuff. 3 sevens. No, I'm not gonna do it. Give me 5. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Oh, it looked like look at all those curly numbers. It's only 4 threes. Damn. All right, we're down to the end here. Just a few more. Just a few more. Appreciate y'all being here. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. We do lots of fun things and other things, so it depends if you like this or not. Here we go. Let's get these. Come on now. Flip them over. Appreciate all the likes going on the Instagram with the videos we put out. Quick hit videos today. If you know what the word pterodactyl means, put it in the chat here. A lot of this pile of shit in the video. Huh? Oh, you're talking about what does the eye on the back mean? I don't know. Some people say it's because of the Masons or whatever, but Novus Ordo Scrotum. I can't read that. Who knows it? Who knows Latin? I don't know. Buy a lot of Shamrock Shakes, yes. Sevens, what do you got? Oh, look at here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sevens. Dang. All right, here's a valuable bill for Liar's Poker. It's a higher number. It's sevens. There's 5 of them on the bill. This is a 2009. That goes over here by the Apple. That's the collectible one so far. That's the one so far. Wow. Damn, okay. All right. Now we're happy. That's a valuable bill there. You can win a lot of money in a bar with that bill. Damn. We'll take a look at it again here in a moment. There's 5 2s, not as good as 5 7s, but we'll hold on to that one. Damn, all right. Making money. No silver certificates, nothing older. Bunch of 3s. All right, all right, all right. There's a faded. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to put it right there for a second because I just dumped a bunch of stuff behind me here. 1988A. Okay. Already excited. Look at this. 1988 A series. It's not a star note. Is this a web-fed note or is this a regular note? We're going to find out here in a moment. See, this is a regular note. It has this serial number down here on the bottom. Okay? The bottom of the E, if you can see it right there. There's a number, a plate number right there. This is a 1988A web note. I don't know if it's a web. It's a 1988A series note. I'm going to put it over here, and at the end of the stream, we're going to take a look at it and see if that's a web fed. If it's a web fed, it's probably worth 10 or 15 bucks because it's beat to hell. That's the oldest note we found, 1988A so far. I'm excited now. We got something to look forward to here at the end. Got two nice bills there at the end. Oh my God. I'm dumping everything back here behind. You can't see it. You have Charlie here help me pick these up. Thank you. You put the gun down. Yeah. Oh, with the G. I can't see the word. I'll get them for you. Yeah, I can't show them on camera by contract, but here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Those are all picked up. All right. What else we got left? We got a few bills left. Got these guys. 2017 Hyundai. 2009 A Hyundai. 2009A, 2009, not an A. Let's see the difference on this one. So again, there must have been an election. All right, interesting. I gotta learn what that means. These are all different. These are older, 2013, 2017. So you could put a collection of hundreds together if you wanted to. Real bro. Okay, here's T-Bone's hundreds. You're gonna pull them out of his mouth. Sorry, bud. Okay, we'll put those over here. Now, we got these two last bills. Why? Well, it's just got some ink on it. Nothing there. Okay, we're gonna look at our last two bills. Don't forget, I'm gonna take this T-Bone, sorry. Look at this. Huh? Look at that. Talk about collectible. And it has right here, if you can see it, 18 karat stamped right on it. So you know it's genuine. There's no way that's fake. All right, let's take a look. So again, our 7777 bill. Put it right there. Keeping that one. Here we go. Let's take a look. Can I put the hundreds back in your office? You got to dance for your money, private dancer. All right, let's flip it over. Here we go. The big reveal. It's not a web fed. Okay. It has the number, the plate number down here on the bottom. Had it been up top, that had been a web fed from 88 through 95. But I'm going to keep this because it's the oldest bill we found in any of these videos so far. I have more notes than a rap video. Thank you, John Boy. So here's what we've collected. Let's go through our pile that we put off to the side here. I got to buy these here from the bank in just one moment. Pretty excited. So web-fed, these are printed in sheets of 32 typically from the Bureau of Printing and Engraving. Web-fed is like that circle of paper, like a paper towel roll or whatever. Newspaper print would be on a roll and they just kind of run it through a machine. They were testing that at the Fort Worth printing facility from 88 through the 95 series, and they only did a small run of each one. And so the web-fed notes are very, very scarce, or scarcer, not super scarce, but there's some really cool ones out there. So if you want to look it up on the internet and check it out, looking for web-fed notes 88 through 95. So we got the 77777. That's my favorite one so far. We got the older bill. Got 5 2s on this one. So that's a 5-number bill. Don't know why we kept this one. You can get rid of that one. This one had some zeros. Don't care about it. Here we go. We got a star note. Oh, that had the S. I don't think we've ever seen another S at the end here. I think that's why I did. I'm going to save that one. Star note from 2013. 2006. That was the oldest note we had until we found the 88. Another star note from 17. This one had a bunch of 8s on it, so we kept it. Had a bunch of 1s at the end. That's a neat one. Had there been one more one, that'd been really cool. This one, because it has that written on it. A low number star note. As I'm throwing these bills away, make sure it's not the one that was off cut. Had 4 7s on it. Not as good anymore. 4 3s, don't care. This one started with the zeros, ended with the zeros. Those are just sequential, no value. We'll put those back in. We're not going to buy those. Here's 4 7s again. This is on a 2017, a crisper. We'll keep that one. There. Oh, it was a $5 bill that was off cut. All right, nothing there. So here we had a $5 star note. No idea why that one was there. Oh, because it had 4 8s on it. We'll hold on to that one. Here's another star note, low number. Another one just because. Here's the off-cut one, okay? So notice the edges here on the bills. Much thicker on the left, much thinner on the right. On this bill, it's off-cut a little bit. Not huge, so it's not super collectible, but it's something. Star 20, star 20. That's actually my gamer name. Here's 5 2s on the 20, 4 8s on a 20, 3 zeros to start the 20, and then 4 4s on, or 5 4s. Oh, 5 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we had another bill with 5 numbers on it. Excellent. Well, there you go. Hey, everyone. And don't forget, high quality jewelry available. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. I got to get this back in the safe and get out of here as quick as I can. T-Bone will be with me tonight. We'll be live doing things. Say goodnight, T-Bone. That was for you, Martin D. We will see you all soon. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe. And don't forget, it's only money. We'll see you soon on Crash Las Vegas Live. I'm going to freeze frame on this right here. Here we go. We'll see y'all in a few.